Hi YouTube, this is my Toolbag breakdown of February 2018. This is what I'm rocking at the moment. First off, we've got the Predator saw. It is a toolbox saw, so it's very small. Obviously, as you see, it goes nicely in the bag there. Wet and fix. I've done previous videos about this. Very good for filling holes in walls where you've got fixtures that are coming away, maybe curtain poles, banister rails, that kind of thing. You can wrap it around roll plugs. It's very good for that. You just wet it and it gets hard within minutes. Selection of drills. This is a 10mm. It's just longer for getting through battens and whatnot, so it's very good for little jobs. And then a couple of extra little ones here. This is a multi-purpose 6mm, and this is a hammer 5.5. I use the 5.5s first. Always drill a smaller hole in concrete and masonry when you need it. You can always finish off with the multi-construction drill there. A Wallcraft drill guide, self-explanatory really. It's just for drilling nice straight holes into wood or brick if you need to, just to make sure that the holes are at 90 degrees. Just a small tub of silicone grease, multi-purpose really, hundreds of uses for that. And a Fat Max tape measure, which is 8 meters. So all I need really. Don't need longer than 8 meters, but I've got smaller tape measures as well. So you've got the first pocket, which you see there. You've got a selection of weir screwdrivers. That's a stainless steel version, and that's a POS number 2. And then we've got the strike through weirs, which you can use for use the hammer on the end of that if you need to, and that's a flat head. POS also, and that's a strike through. That's POS number 2. We've got a Phillips number 2. Always really important. There obviously is a difference between Phillips head and POS. You'll round off your POS if you use a Phillips, and vice versa. And we've got a small POS there, number 1. And a flat head there, that's a 0.5. And this little fella here is Torx 20, which most things electrical seem to be a 20 for some reason. So inside, I've got a selection in the middle section here, selection of spanners. This is an adjustable draper, which is very good. It can open right up to about, well, at least 50mm, 60 or 2 inches there. Very good for plumbing tasks. You can't get a lot of leverage if you open it too wide, but if you're using it for plastic nuts on toilets or that kind of thing, it's very good for that. And it's also flat, so it doesn't mark whatever you're trying to turn. And we've also got another one here which can be used. This is also a draper. This can be used, I think that probably goes maybe up to about 3 inches. It could also be used for plumbing tasks, or even for taking off oil filters on cars. Cobra Knipex, or Nipex if you like, Cobra. This is a 250, again for plumbing. Very good tool. I've got some Milwaukee Linesman pliers here, again multitask. And we've got some Nipex pliers wrench there. This is the 6-inch or the 180. And we've got the Nipex cutters. They can cut wire, nails, bolts, anything really that can fit inside there. Got the old faithful E-swing. Not really much that can be said. That's the 20-ounce version, so it's not too heavy, but heavy enough to get behind whatever you need to do. And then we've got the backhoe, or bacho if you like. Ruler, level. The top pocket, we've got some Bosch multi-construction drill bits, and these are for impact drivers. There we go. So could be handy. Those go up to, well, these start at 5.5. Got 2 6s, a 7 and an 8mm there. Protective equipment, face mask, protective glasses, just a few plumbing things here. So we've just got a stop end ned at 2.0, just for blanking off radiator pipes or any pipe that needs to be worked on. And there we have our olive splitter, which I've shown in the previous video. Takes off 15 or 22mm or anything really that can get onto there. Goes onto the olive, that slides onto the pipe, the olive there, and it just cracks the olive off without damaging the pipe. Or ferrule if you're in America. We call them olives here in the UK. We've got a 13-amp socket tester there. Again, self-explanatory really. Just tells you if there's any errors on your socket. And then just some ear defenders there, or ear protectors. Here we've just got a demountable collar fitting for the Hep 2O. Let's take that off. And inside, or in the first zip, just again a few odds and ends really. Marksman deep hole marker, just for marking through wooden battens when you're drilling into a wall. Got some PTFE or Teflon tape there. Spare compression olives or ferrules. Just got a little scriber there, a little marker for marking wood. Electrical screwdriver, just for getting into those small little light fittings. Small steel 6-inch rule. Another, this is a Weir branded screwdriver, again flat for light fittings. Just replacement heavy duty blades there for knife. Tile drilling bit, 6-inch for drilling tiles, and you don't want the drill to slip down the tile without marking it. You still have to use a bit of tape on that, on the wall, just to make sure it doesn't slide around. And we've just got some electrical, assorted electrical bits there, just for doing little jobs around the house. And a little countersinker in there, just for the drill, just to countersink holes there when sinking into wood. So thanks for joining me today. Thanks for watching. Until next time.